26th of April and we're up a tree. And we're trying to get an idea of ground flora and the impact of coppicing in this woodland, whilst we can still see out of this tree before the oak leaves come into full flush. They're just starting now. Some oaks are further out than others. And here we can see first year's coppice. The pile of wood in the background is from last year's work, which was the edges of this cant. You can see where the 1 year of regrowth is around the edges. And I ran out of time because I was cutting in here in early April and that turned into late April, and then the ground floor started coming up, so I knocked it on the head. And then in September and October, when I was due to take this out and take it home and log it for this winter's past's firewood, I ended up busy with paid work, so it didn't happen. So it's still here. Never mind, if I can get it out this summer, it'll still be good for next winter. So you can see ground flora. It looks very green, and you probably from the GoPro can just about see the bluebells and the wood anemones. There's also celandine, and we've got pignut, which isn't in flower yet. And elsewhere, if we look around this way, you can see just down here we've got wood spurge coming into flower, and there's foxglove there, which will be nice in about 2 months' time as it puts up its flower spikes. That's a plant of slightly disturbed ground, and you can see the dead hedges. This dead hedge here is 3 years old and it's starting to decay, and it's got brambles growing over that, so that'll be good nesting habitat. It's nice and dense. This one here was under shade until the area beyond was felled by my neighbours. Some of that was done the winter just gone, so that would be winter 2021-2022. And the area in the back with the sallow coming into full leaf, and some here is in catkin. That is now 5 growing seasons old. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 5. And that's looking rather nice. Hopefully that'll be saleable as a standing crop. You can see it's deer fenced running along here. And if we look in here, this area in the middle with all the layered stems, that's what I cut last winter. And just over there, just out of sight in the corner, you can see a cord of wood. Well, it's a pile of wood. It's more than a cord, there's about 3 tons there. So that plus that will hopefully keep me warm this coming winter. And if we look further around, you can just see this area here coming into leaf. And if I shut up for a minute, you can hear chiff-chaff, which are migrants, and a whole variety of other birds. Hopefully the GoPro microphone will pick those up. So let's have bags of hush for a couple of minutes. Here are the birds. They'll be nesting by now. And over on the skyline over there, you can see several oaks which are pretty much in full leaf. And this tree here is an ash. Ash always seem to start late, and they behave differently from oaks in that they don't cast such a dense shade. This oak here just starting to come into leaf. So you can see differences in genetics between different trees, displayed by coming to leaf at different rates and at different times. And you might be able to pick up just in the background, there's a low canopy over here. That's a cherry, and that's just coming into full flower. If we were to wander through there, we could look at that cherry clone and see whether that's in full flower. Can't see the tops of it, above these other trees. So that's how the area I've been working for the last 4 years looks in late April. We might come back later in the season and see how it does. So thank you for watching and listening. If you have any comments, then please let me have them, positive or negative, because I quite like your comments. Thank you very much.